What if we chase after Elden Ring and end up with a really low poise fashion? I'm not even talking about something like 30 or 40 poise here. I'm talking low enough to get staggered by even just a tap of Swift Glintstone Shard. How can we make our build better while playing with low poise? That is exactly what I'm going to demonstrate today by optimizing Ronin Fe, a request I got for optimization for this particular theme and fashion. What exactly is Ronin Fe? Ronin Fe is short for Ronin Flame. Our dear Ronin here does not particularly like signing long names, nor does he believe signing Flame would be clear enough that it's his signature. So he shortened it to Faye. Actually, it wasn't even Ronin Flame. Ronin Flame was his first idea he shortened from Ronin Black Flame, because that's what most people call him. Okay, I made all that crap up. But I like to give characters a theme or a story, and Ronin Black Flame sort of fits what he became. In case you're curious about what Fe actually stands for, Fe is actually iron on the periodic table of elements, and also the surname of the requestee. Let's take a look at solving the low poise problem with this 17 poise fashion setup, with the restriction of only a single-handed Uchikatana. We can't use bleed or occult for the Uchikatana either, but I wasn't going to use them anyway. Bleed or occult is much better when you have heavier gear and power stance, because you want better melee traits and is a much more aggressive playstyle. With our limitations, we would not do well with it. While magic is not off the table, I believe a staff in hand ruins the purpose of the fashion, so I went for sacred seals instead, which is much more inconspicuous. And because we're 17 poise only, which is quite light on the armor, there is no reason not to take advantage of light rolls. Now, an important question to answer for low poise builds is, how can you engage the opponent? Remember, with 17 poise, we can get staggered and interrupted by just about anything. We don't even have enough poise to tank a one-handed dagger or Swift Glintstone Shard. Furthermore, lower poise also implies lower negation because of the lighter armor. A prolonged trade is therefore off the table. It follows that our solution must allow us to trade efficiently, or pressure our opponents to give us an opening. Starting with the weapon art, one of our two key pieces of the build, I chose Unsheath not only because of the Ronin theme, but also because it is an excellent weapon art. Unsheath isn't Transient Moonlight, but it is still a great weapon art. Not only does it have the flexibility of two useful versions, both versions deal quite a bit of damage with a step-in, allowing you great spacing and the ability to trade one hit for one hit efficiently. Furthermore, just because you sheath your blade doesn't mean you must do the follow-up. You can use the sheathing itself as a mix-up too. You can also wait to release the blade for the right timing to roll catch with this weapon art as well. If you master Unsheath, you can be a Ronin on any build. As for the incantations, true to Ronin Black Flame's theme, we are going to run a bunch of Black Flame incantations. Black Flame's protection greatly helps us increase our negation to stay alive longer with light armor. Scouring Black Flame provides us a ranged AoE option, which can be used as a bait for mutual trades. Rolling past the move also still applies Black Flame for a bit of damage. Black Flame Ritual can get people to back off from you and allows you to more safely use your Pest Thread. It's a great option to create a field to your advantage and punish anyone who enters. Pest's Thread is the second key of our setup, because this incantation tends to force a dodge, meaning that you can follow up aggressively with your Uchikatana. And of course, as a Faith player, we can't forget about our trusty Pocket Sands. We will mainly be using this to make the opponents keep the option in mind, rather than spamming it. This is the base stat at level 150. I will provide both the 125 and 150 build, but this will definitely be more comfortable at 150 for a more casual build. This is the build for level 125 and 150. First, Radagon's icon is an integral part of this build. It increases all our spells cast speed, but specifically, it speeds up the Pest Thread by quite a bit, because Pest Thread has a wide range of cast speed gradient, meaning that increased cast speed has a significant effect. Because this is going to be our most spammed move, in order to force out openings on our opponents to allow us to approach safely. The faster we can cast this and go on the offensive, the more effective our setup and pressure will be. Next, two-finger heirloom is actually just a boost to FP to make the build more comfortable to play. We're using the extra points for mind, because this build naturally uses quite a bit of incantation as setups, and against defensive opponents, you can more easily run out. It is also a lot more comfortable in invasions. The Two Fingers Heirloom Talisman simply beats the Cerulean Talisman that is meant to give FP at meta PvP levels of mind investment. For more details, you can refer to my Talisman guide. And finally, since we're going for a Faith build with an offhand seal, the Uchigatana is sacred. Flame Infusion also works, but we're not running Flame Grant Me Strength, and Flame Defense and Flame Negation tends to be higher, so Sacred works better. Oh, one more thing. After some playing, this build can definitely suffer a bit from having to fight mages, so I suggest using Spellproof Dry Deliver when fighting mages instead of Black Flame Protection. Of course, there is also Barrier of Gold, which is even more OP than Black Flame Protection, but this takes longer to cast, and it depends on whether your opponent wants to let you cast it or not. Also, I rather prefer the challenge of having a good fight, rather than just straight up beating my opponents out by having a massive negation advantage, because they allowed me to slowly cast Barrier of Gold. As mentioned before, we're not running Flame Grant Me Strength because of its short duration. This thing is basically a 15% damage boost. Even with the Old Lord's Talisman, it wouldn't be worth it. Keep in mind that these three buffs all share the same body slot, so you can't have two of them active at the same time. For my physic, I'm running some typical crystal tiers. Let's get into some duels to see how the low poise build actually turns out in practice. If you enjoy my content, consider supporting my channel by buying my fantasy novel in the description down below. You will also get to request a topic from me, just like this video. This should be the right timing and spacing. Okay, again. Okay, never mind. You can go a bit safer. Power stance pokes is really strong. A mutual trade with Black Flame. Let's do a ritual because he's very aggressive. And he panic rolled in, which, just gave us the free win. Oh yeah, I need to bow. Someone told me it's good etiquette, but I still forget. Start with the Pest Thread and just attack him. Doesn't always have to be unsheath. Follow with the unsheath after the Pest Thread, only if you have time. A regular attack with Katana works just fine. Okay. I thought I would have staggered him. It's fine. Yeah, okay, that was my fault for potting that close when he's going aggressively. Okay, unsheath. Get his roll timing down, and yeah. Black Flame, he was too far, that wasn't going to hit us. And okay, because he's aggressive, a ritual. We can trade it, it's fine. Set up our Pest Thread and attack. Oh, nice parry, well done. Unsheath can be quite telegraphed sometimes, especially because of the sound. So yeah, do watch out for the parries. And because he parried us, next time we'll do a jump attack, which he can't parry instead. So let's set up the Pest Thread into the jump attack. And yep, you can't parry that. You know what, it's sometimes about just having fun, so let's see if he can parry us again. We'll go with the unsheath. And if he parries me, I don't mind giving him the win, honestly. It should be a pretty satisfying win for him by parrying unsheath twice. I don't mind if he wins that way. Oh, nice! Oh, too bad you dodged away. Sorry, I won't give a third chance. Let's just... Okay, well, didn't expect that to work. But, nice parries. Too bad you dodged away on the second one. That was a shame. Okay... Oh! Got parried again. It's alright. As I've said, unsheath can be pretty easy to parry sometimes. So yeah, just watch out. You definitely want to mix up with some jump attacks, and especially against more experienced opponents. They probably had a bunch of experience parrying like Moonveil or Unsheath. Just make sure he can't guess at what we're doing. Okay, there you see, I wasn't that afraid of the parry because I saw him do the roll, so the parry would come out late anyway, because my timing was a bit faster. That's too far for the Hoarfrost, so we can do a free setup. And we'll go in and just roll catch. It's fine. At least it's not sleep bolts. I guess we can just get close and punish. And now, oh, okay, it's a Moonveil. Okay, that's fine. We already have the HP advantage. We can just slice him down. Okay, a light roll mage is kind of annoying, but again, if they're light rolling, they're definitely giving up something because you need a lot of extra endurance points. Like he doesn't really tank much, so like our build, we can just do some safe spam if he wants to play really passively like this and doing a lot of rolls. And stuff like Pest Thread doesn't really care about light roll or not, so you can just default back into your Bestial Sling and Pest Thread. This actually looks a bit like my Storm Margin I showcased last video, but he's using a crossbow instead of a bow, which is if you watch my videos, the advantage of crossbows, I believe, is you can hold it on your offhand and not your main hand. So I do bow on main hand, but you don't have to do that. And you see here, crossbows are there's only really one type of shot, so it's actually much easier to dodge. Okay, let's not finish him with Bestial Sling. That would be boring. GG. Power Stance Great Spear can be really aggressive and still punish you with a crouch poke. Okay, that was too close. I shouldn't have cast the Pest Thread. It's fine. I got some light attack trades in. Okay, and we'll just dodge away because we can't really challenge Power Stance Great Spears with a single Uchikatana. So yeah, play it safe. Sometimes if your setup is just inferior and melee trades, you just, you kind of have to just go a bit more ranged. Okay, that was a bit laggy, I think. Actually, yeah, this is getting a bit laggy. Again, play it safe, but it's kind of hard, honestly. Okay, we might have a chance here. Just maybe one poke with our sword. Too bad. Oh, what? Okay, that was definitely lag. Shoot, he's doing Bloodhound steps. Unfortunate. Unsheath. Yep, rolling in because of Pest Thread, you can really just punish with Unsheath easily. Okay, we'll roll this. Okay, we still got hit once, but that's fine. He seems like he's doing a Frenzy Incantation build, and it seems like a pure Incantation build. So, not really dangerous if we just, make sure we engage at the right time. Actually, yeah, he's playing passively, so Scouring Black Flame wouldn't have reached because he wasn't going to come in anyway. It's better to lead with Pest Thread against more passive players like him, and we can condition him to dodge and then do a jump attack. Oh, this Pest Thread is gonna full hit because, yep, he's stuck in animation. Free damage, that's great. Oh, I thought that would have hit him. but I guess he was in the jump animation. Again, you can always move out of your unsheath animation, because sometimes you can just use unsheath as a conditioning, or like pre-prepare for them coming in. Oh, nice. We're gonna hit, and GG. Oh, okay, we should set up a ritual, because I don't want to get slept by power stance treating us. And yeah, we can just range until our status bar goes down a bit. And we can read the roll. Nice. Rolling in isn't really that great of an idea. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and see you next time.